What up, y'all? It's your boy APC. Today we're going to be ripping a personal favorite of mine, 2020 Topps Turbo Attax. It's a trading card game introduced in late 2020 because Topps got the F1 license. I've been following F1 a lot recently. I've learned a lot about the sport, about the drivers, about the history. It's pretty exciting. I think it's rapidly becoming one of my favorite sports. So this box is something like, how many packs is it? 36 packs? 36 packets per display box, 6 cards per packet. It's a Euro only release, so I had to get it from Topps UK. Paid somewhere around $50 for it. But I think it's cool, and they are sold out now, so the only way you can get these is really on the secondary market for a sealed box. Well, it's not really sealed. It's kind of open like that. But for a complete box, you can only get it on the secondary market. And I think there could be some long-term value in these cards. I'm not entirely sure, and the grading might be bad, but like I'm super excited about this product, and I'm going to show you why. Formula One has a pretty cool history. It's a very old sport. It kind of originates with the car, and they did it a lot in Europe, not so much in the United States. The United States, I guess, is like NASCAR right now, but Formula One, they have courses for it, and they also brick off parts of the city, and they race like in Monaco. And here's like, see, in this first pack, this is why I'm kind of excited for this. Valtteri Bottas. He races on the Mercedes team with Lewis Hamilton, and that's a gold race winner card. So that looks like pretty clean, pretty cool. And you know, it's got all these numbers associated with the game that I haven't played with anyone, and I don't know if I ever will play with anyone really. But Bottas is a good driver. He is he's on the same team as Hamilton, and they have the best car. Although the new regulations for the 2021 season should pretty much ruin their car. But that's what F1 is. It's like, you know, somebody comes out with something cool, and then all the other teams complain about it. Lando Norris. You know, Lando. People like Lando. I don't know. He's not in a great car, and he is what he is. But he's a young driver, so you never know what's going to happen with a younger driver. George Russell. People are pretty excited about George Russell. Let's put that in a stack of cards people are excited for. Russell is he's a young driver. He had his Formula One debut recently in a Mercedes race, in a race where Hamilton was out for Mercedes. So he stepped in, and he was in first, and he was beating Bottas pretty soundly right here. But they called for a pit stop because there was a safety car. So there was a free pit for them, and he Verstappen. He's a good driver, and they put the wrong tires on his car, so they were penalized for that. He had to go back in the pit, and then he got a flat after that. So, and there's the duo there, Hamilton and Bottas. Vettel, good driver. He's a bit old. He's been on the old side. So we're kind of looking to the future with what it is that we want. We want Russell. We want existing people. Hamilton. So Hamilton, there's a good one. I don't know this guy. I saw this guy earlier, and I'm not too familiar with him. There are still some names that I don't know yet. He is one of them. And there are a couple companies. There's a nice Max Verstappen live action, but we're going to put that with the base. And then another Max Verstappen. Gasly. So, this set has a lot of cards in it. It has a lot of F1 moments. It is a game card. People say that, like, game cards aren't as collectible, but I think they're kind of wrong. I think this is one of the first releases of the first year. And there we go. Gold Hamilton. That's tight. I like that a lot. Yeah. Gold Hamilton. So this box has been pretty good thus far. You got Bottas, who is a solid second. You got Lewis Hamilton. I think what we really want is a gold Verstappen. And then you're guaranteed a Leclerc LE. Daniel Ricardo. I like Ricardo. Ricardo? I think it's pronounced Ricardo. Daniel Ricardo, gold. He's with a new team this year. And he is kind of famous for being an Australian who, on the podium, will drink a shoey. And that's where you pour your champagne into the shoe and then drink from that. It's absolutely disgusting. But apparently people in Australia love to see it and they love to do it. So he got Lewis Hamilton to drink from one of his shoes. Max Verstappen. Bronze. So that's our guaranteed LE in the box. I thought it was guaranteed to be Leclerc, but I guess it can be either Leclerc or Verstappen. Maybe it's possible you even get Hamilton, but I think Hamilton is in the binder set. The problem with some of these cards is that the condition Leclerc, the condition is not great. These are produced in, I think, Italy, and they are a paper card, so you can see like a fair amount of whitening. Grosjean suffered a very bad crash at the end of this season. There's Bottas, but we're not going to grade that because Bottas is second, and though he is good, he is on his way out. We're done with Bottas. We respect Bottas, but we're done with Bottas. Russell, it's a nice foil Russell. I think I like that. There's no autos in this. You know, in a hobby kind of product, there would be autos, and even then the Euros have started including autos in match Attax boxes, but this is Turbo Attax, I guess. So Aitken, he just recently had his first F1 race, a nice Lewis Hamilton, and a gold Verstappen, and a foil Lewis Hamilton. So that's nice. That's pretty much exactly what we wanted out of this box. We got Bottas, we got Hamilton, Ricardo, take him or leave him. Verstappen, I guess our LE Verstappen was only a bronze. You can get silver and also gold. So I don't know. But yeah, this product is very limited. There aren't that many Formula One cards. This year is kind of the first the first year of proper cards. Lewis Hamilton's first card, I think, is in... Let's grade that. Hamilton's first card is in 2006 Futura World Racing or something or other. So, you know, people have said that this is not his rookie card this year. And they're correct. His rookie card is that, but I like to think of cards as kind of a couple different ways. Kimiura Ikonen, great driver. He's a little bit too old, and his car's not great. So, but you have to respect the man. He's done quite well in his career. Yeah, I mean that's a great card. I think we're just kind of locked into grading every gold out of this, just to see how they do. You know, the golds don't really sell for that much right now, and I don't know how well these cards grade, but I do want to find out because I really do believe in Formula One. So yeah, I mean, the cost on this was low. It might be a thing where it takes a while for it to catch on. Formula One has a massive viewership, but they don't all follow cards, and they don't all know the difference between cards. But as I was saying earlier, to me there are a couple different kinds of cards. There is a proper card, which is like a real release. Doing it right now. A real kind of thick, tasteful, you know, most cards come out of the package immaculate. That's a proper, to me that's a proper card. And there are cards that are not proper cards that are still valuable because it is so hard to get a proper card. And To me, something like a sticker. Ooh, another LE. We're guaranteed one LE. I guess we got another one. We got a silver Ricardo, which is a nice card. Yeah, it's nice. He's a nice guy, and it's an LE. So well, let's put it in this pile. Let's not put it with golds. Was I? Yes, an improper card. So, to me, a sticker is like kind of garbage, and these they are closer to garbage than they are a proper card because they have so many condition issues and because there's no upper end to them really, and so this is like not a proper card release, but it is one of the first Formula One releases. So you could consider this to be like a George Russell rookie. You could consider this to be, a Leclerc first, a Verstappen first, a whatever. And there are Topps Now cards for these guys, and then there's going to be their first Chrome release. But if Topps continues printing these products, and if Grosjean, if Topps continues printing these products, and traction picks up for F1 cards, and this card's destroyed, and the sport continues to be watched, which I think their viewership is still pretty good. I think that these cards will have long-term value. Will it be stellar? It might not be. They're not proper cards. They're not chrome. This one hits. Does this one hit different? No, this doesn't hit different. I was thinking it hit different, but it doesn't. So I kind of want to be the first guy on it. Pierre Gasly. I want to be the first guy on it. I want to know everything there is about it. I want to have all the stuff. If it pops off, I'll feel good. If it doesn't pop off, I still feel like I'll have some unique stuff. I think the only bad thing would be is if I send all this stuff off to get graded, and none of it graded well, like not a single card graded well, which is conceivable because these aren't proper cards. These are more akin to stickers. So, but you like it. Seeing the frightening grudge was cool. Learning about the history of Formula One is super cool, and there's a lot of money in it too. So that's like heartening. So what do we get out of this box for 50-ish bucks? We got 7 golds, and that's all really, really choice drivers. Not one out of here I would say is a bum. Regardless of how you may feel about their respective countries, But and then as far as stuff that we might send off to grade, I have to look at it closer. We've got a lot of nice stuff here. We've got a Ricardo LE. We could send off every Hamilton. I don't know if I've decided to. I consider this to be a Russell kind of rookie card. Hamilton, Russell, a Verstappen bronze. I would have preferred a gold. But yeah, these cards are pretty sweet. I like it. But I would rip probably anything on earth for 50 bucks. So let me know what you think. Check out a couple Formula One clips on YouTube, and if you like it, let me know. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time.